what it is. Let the past be the past. Just know Bam gonna be good and turn up on they ass. It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Your time to shine too. Yes, shoot. Hey, check it out, man. Back at it again of the video. We have a video. It's the toxicity for you. Showed a bunch of black women on the cover. I don't know if they're trying to say black women are toxic. I'm not sure, but that's why we watching this video. So let's see what they're talking about.
Now, is it just me, or does it seem like celebrity relationships and the drama surrounding them has hit an all-time high lately? Whether we're looking at Halle and DDG blocking all-time high lately, whether we're looking at Halle and
now. I saw the drama. I saw the drama with that. Sometimes I don't know what's real anymore. I saw the drama with them, and I had an opinion on it, but I didn't. I know it was a bunch of YouTube videos probably made about these two. I know it was probably a bunch of channels dropping videos about them. I didn't do shit. You see, y'all see, I didn't do no videos about them. I didn't have no titles. DDG and Halle break. I didn't react to nothing of that nature because, for one, I try to leave. I leave that alone. I may have an opinion on it, looking at it on my phone, but I try to leave shit like that alone. Cause sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking celebrities do this shit to themselves, and then on the other hand, I be thinking, well, it is a lot of people coming at them with nonsense, so they probably can't tell constructive criticism from hate. They confuse all of it with hate. So with this situation that I saw, I even saw something recently saying that they back together. I'm not surprised, I don't know. I think the baby was on stream. DDG, their kid, you know what I'm saying? Bro, son look real healthy. Son look good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know weird shit. I'm just saying, I love seeing children grow and blossom. All that, you know what I'm saying? Good, healthy baby, right? You feel me? Little bro you feel me? He look solid. Already got a haircut, lineup, braids, all that type. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. But I saw she had a problem with him being on stream and went to Twitter talking about it. I don't know. To me, when I saw that, I just said, bro, that's what I'm saying, that celebrities do it to themselves sometimes. That didn't need to go on Twitter. That could have hit him up. Because then he went and made a video about it, I'm pretty sure. And then, I don't know if he did or if he didn't. Let me not say that, but I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying, that celebrities do it to themselves sometimes. But sometimes they do get unnecessary hate. But a lot of times I feel like they do it to themselves. Not feel like I believe.
Blocking all things Blueface and Krishan off our social media feeds, or viewing Keisha Cole's
he locked up. He finna get out, I think, what, a year or two or some shit?
Her personal life mimics her music.
See, he had tattoos all over his face.
But more specifically, when it comes to someone like Sky Jackson, many of us are scratching our heads, wondering how in the world these two people linked up, and why they're on our feeds.
I don't know who either
lately.
of these ones are.
Maybe it's the toxicity for them, or for you
she was on,
who's watching.
Everybody been on this man's stream. Am I the only, bro? I ain't gonna. I tried to tune into the Kyrie Irving one, which is right now, literally. But it was too many. It was too many niggas on there, bro. It was just too many heads, bro. Like, one thing I say, like, cause the only streamers I actually try to actually really watch is Flight, DJ Ghost, and I tried to get into. I watched some thing. I've seen some shit from him on YouTube, but sometimes for me personally, he be having too many people on that stream shit, bro. You could be lit just with 2 of y'all there, or 3 of y'all max, bro. He be having like 8. That's why it just ain't for me though. But he doing his thing though. But his shit, too many people on there. He got way too many people. I'm not talking about the guests he bringing on. I seen Chris Brown was on there and shit like that on Twitter and shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying like the amount of people in the room minus the actual real guests. He be having too many people in that room, bro, for me to watch. I just can't watch it.
Let's talk.
I tried to tune in.
But first, welcome to the channel. Hey, hi, what's in with it? I'm C, and I do rap and pop culture commentary. Okay. So if you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. It goes without saying that we're currently in a really weird era when it comes to dating and relationships.
I know who that is. That's
social media posts arguing
I heard
on
her name,
how
but I know
much
who that
food
is. She's
too
in my
much to
radio.
order on a first date, or if paying bills and buying bags is tricking. There's a good chance we're laughing at the wild world of celebrity relationships. After all, most of them are putting their business all out in the street anyways.
That's why sometimes I don't feel bad for him. Cause when I saw that, you know what I'm saying, when I saw that, speaking of Hallie, when she went and posted that shit, hey everyone, I know I didn't know my son, I even clicked that tweet. There was girls under like, this is something you could, like there was a positive comment from a girl, she even tried to make sure I'm not trying to hate or nothing like that, but this is something you could have easily texted him. This is why people have so much of an opinion and comments on a relationship, because y'all come and tell us stuff and then y'all get mad when people comment certain things. This is something you could have just went and texted dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I just be seeing that. I be like, bro, why the fuck do y'all tell? Like, I'm not a celebrity, so maybe I don't get it. But there's some shit, you don't have to tell people. Like that in particular, you could have just texted him if you had a problem with it. Even though the baby's been seen everywhere, y'all done posted this baby everywhere. He done got turned into a meme anyway. But you know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. Sometimes they tell us everything, then they get mad. It's like the rappers. When they making all these documentaries and shit like that, these rappers, a lot of these rappers is telling on themselves anyway. These YouTubers is just making content out of it. I still sometimes don't agree with it. Sometimes I feel like the YouTubers is stretching some things, but shit, I can't get mad at what y'all do with this video. I can't get mad because it's out here for millions to see. I can't get mad,
We might as well. To me, it feels like there has been a spike in super dramatic or toxic relationships that we now regularly see. But that's just period, with reality television taking us from the trenches of love and hip-hop to baddies, bad boys, and all of these spin-offs in between. If you ain't publicly fussing, fighting, or trading shots on social media, there's a good chance we are simply uninterested. And I'm sure we all can agree that we are thankful to not be seeing Blue and Krishan on our feeds anymore constantly.
One thing that I'll tell anybody that has an open, pending personal injury claim, it's important to be an advocate for.
Amen. But it's different when both of the people in the relationship have achieved some sort of fame, like Keisha Cole and her ex, rapper Huncho. It's always interesting to me when you have a musical artist that sings about love and heartbreak so passionately, but it seems like they can never quite find the right one. Maybe it's a gift and a curse. For many, the narrative with Keisha's most recent relationship is that her partner is younger compared to her, with him being 25 and her 43, and therefore he...
So I didn't know that was their age difference. I didn't even know Huncho was dating her, to be honest. No way I'm that slow. That's... Wow. 25 and 43. Damn. This thing about that, it's a common thing for older men to date younger women. It even happens like we've seen with this situation, older women dating a younger man. And I'm trying to understand it, because sometimes, like me, I probably couldn't be with a girl I'm 24, I probably couldn't be with a girl who's 20. Just because 9 times out of 10, it's just, I don't think she gonna get me, and I don't think, and it's just, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. Like when I say get, understand her. I'm gonna understand her. And it's that reason precisely why I couldn't deal with her, because there's certain things that, me, like, I'm not into repeating myself multiple times. I don't quit on somebody I love and shit like that, but I'm not into repeating myself multiple times. I'm not into, even though they say that this shit still happens even in your 30s, I'm more into a person who's really mature and boring. Because I've noticed the boring people are mature. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm into that. So sometimes you may find yourself dating somebody who's that, because you ain't finding nobody like that. in your age range. But that's not the case for a lot of these. Even though we don't know them personally, 9 times out of 10, that's not the case with these other situations. So, you know, that's just, hey, 18 years, I think. I was trying to do the math in my head for hell long. Y'all probably like I'm slow. 25 plus 5 is 30. Then 30 plus another 30 plus another 10. I mean, not 10. 30 plus another 13. I'm tripping. That equals that. So yeah, that's 18 years. I'm just terrible at mental math, y'all. I'm not slow, I promise.
He isn't ready to settle down and would rather play games.
Really?
But from the outside looking in, with Casey getting his name tatted, going back and forth with his ex on the gram, and riding around on live, playing his music, even after saying she's been single, it's clear that she may enjoy this back and forth. Many social media users have posted how Keisha Cole needs to straighten up and act like she knows who she is. And I'm starting to think it might actually be clicking. Seems like Mama D might have just been onto something with her comment about how their relationship was. D might have just...
His bones were mostly cartilage and he couldn't form sentences when the towers fell. And she was... This be the weird shit to think about. Think about that. This person said right here, that boy is 24. Which mean, I don't know, they said he's 25, but here, whatever. Which means his bones were mostly cartilage. He couldn't form sentences when the towers fell. And she was 20. 2 decades, 240 months. I do not feel bad for her. This is what happens when you're in... damn.
Just been onto something with her comment about how their relationship was purely transactional. Something I've been peeping lately with a lot of these guys seeking out women with their own money. So what happens when a former Disney Channel sweetheart winds up linking up and getting pregnant for a guy who already has a few mugshots plastered on the gram and is now publicly embarrassing her online? And I wish I could say that I was surprised, but I'm not. Now, I do want to start off by saying that regardless of Sky's personal decisions, a reoccurring pattern that I've been seeing lately is that the internet seems to continue to view many of these singers and actresses as the teenage and child versions of themselves instead of seeing them as grown. So they find it to be all the more shocking when certain young women get pregnant or reveal their partners. It's something I've explored a bit in my previous videos about Chloe and Halle, for example, where some people find it hard to see them being sexy and sensual, talking about adult content in their music, like Chloe, or showcasing their relationship.
Chloe did music?
And even having kids when it comes to Halle.
I really didn't know that.
In Halle's case, it's a little bit more complex because it seems as soon as she stepped into the wonderful world of Disney as a true star, a princess with the Little Mermaid, it felt like she was being publicly deflowered when all we found out immediately after the movie was that homegirl was pregnant.
I don't like that though, bro. And that's the thing. I feel I don't like how they try like when you're doing stuff like that. You know, she's eventually gonna grow up. She's eventually not gonna be that little girl in that show. She's eventually gonna go here. Y'all do know that, right? I ain't hearing no crazy story of her being a hoe or nothing like that. So what's the hoopla? What's this? Oh, she's not so precious. And don't get me wrong. To flip that, I don't like how I don't like how y'all try to paint the woman as what's the name? As innocent in all scenarios. I'm seeing some crazy shit said about DDG. But I don't like how y'all try to paint. I'm not saying this to put her down and to put him up. I'm just saying in most cases, the man is looked at as Satan. I don't understand that. When y'all really got to find out what's really going on. You don't know, bro. But anyways, I don't like how they tried to do that because she's the Little Mermaid, whatever. She's growing up. She's eventually going to have a kid, bro. She's not 18. I know, bro, you're not going to see no... It's rare you're going to see it. They don't push the people on social media that are getting married first or in solid relationships when they have kids. Even though she was in a relationship. But I'm just saying the marriage part, you know, they don't push that. So if you're looking to find that, bro, I'm with you on that. But they don't push that, bro. They don't put... It's like... It's like a rapper who's not talking about killing. They're not gonna push him as hard. A female rapper that's not shaking ass in songs, they're not gonna push her as hard. They know what they want to push. It's the social media shit. They're not pushing it as hard. You can't change that, unfortunately.
I'm certain many of the Disney parents had a fit, which added insult to injury.
Why would they have a fit? She's gonna grow up.
Because we cannot forget, they wanted to riot at having a black Ariel. Like, relax, chill. And while Halle's relationship with DDG did not seem particularly toxic between them two, it most certainly seemed like the internet has been against her choosing a partner like him since the very beginning.
Why?
It's almost like the toxic relationship is between Halle's supporters and her ex, shaming her for getting with him.
Why,
and
though?
then
What'd he
his
do?
fan base clapping back at her for saying, listen, my baby ain't supposed to be on no Kai stream. The bottom line is, despite her dating someone who is financially secure and an active parent, it seems like the only thing that people want to focus on is that they are in two completely different arenas of celebrity, as if she shouldn't be with him. Meanwhile, we have Sky, who unfortunately seems to be getting publicly dragged by the internet for her relationship decisions, and even her partner. What is literally going on, though? Like, this feels like an alternate universe. I'm sure you all remember a couple of months ago when Sky Jackson got into a public altercation with her partner, and the internet began chattering about her getting arrested for domestic battery for pushing him. But it wasn't long before arrested for domestic battery for pushing him.
She started it,
it wasn't
or
long
he?
before word on the curve was that Sky and her boyfriend both denied anything got physical, and her saying that they were happily engaged and expecting a baby together, which was clearly a big mistake, sis. But not only was the paparazzi hunting her down for prego pics, everyone was immediately ready to judge her after they saw what Homeboy looked like, wondering where in the world would these two even meet?
This dude is hilarious, bro.
They both lived in two different worlds, right? Sky is over here, a past Disney Channel child star turned influencer. And listen, I don't know this young man's name, okay? But on Facebook, he goes by Yerky Yerky. So he, on the other hand, is, you know what? That name actually explains it all. Need I say more?
Hey, yo, hey, bro. You hella funny. You hella funny for that. You funny as hell for that.
No. What we cannot deny is that it's a very real thing to be a pretty, rather innocently viewed girl who is in love with the thugs. It's a tale as old as
He a
time.
thug?
But it's completely different being pictured alongside someone who went on social media saying that he is salty, that he got a Disney star pregnant, that he hates her.
This page was hacked.
Hopping on live, smoking, talking about it isn't cool to compare him to a dead dude. He was referring to Sky's friend and former co-star Cameron Boyce. The disrespect was truly so real that Sky and her mom attempted to do damage control, saying that he was hacked. At this point, this goes far beyond the thrill and rush of messing with a thug, and I'm starting to feel like Sky has come to terms with the fact that she gotta face the music. The internet has officially stripped her of this good girl act. What I will say is that she can now reinvent herself. Stop playing and do those mommy vlogs, Sky. A good first start was choosing People magazine to officially reveal her pregnancy, although I agree with the comments that this photo spread feels a bit cheesy and cringe, like they are mimicking paparazzi shots, but she looks beautiful, as always, and in the article, Sky says that she is thrilled to begin this new chapter in her life, embracing motherhood and diving into a few new acting projects. But the only thing that could have made it better was Sky being able to publicly showcase a partner that was a better match. Now, of course, it could have been a regular guy who looked, quote, respectable to the public, but in a perfect world, we could all see Sky with an NFL, NBA player, hell, even a streamer like For real. But Sky chose to not even publicly reveal Mr. Yerke in this article, choosing to instead focus on upcoming acting roles, the pressure of being a role model, and her relationship with her mom, discussing how her mom raised her as a single mother who has given Sky the confidence that she has now. But to me, it makes me shift my perspective on the way we view toxic relationships in the public. 9 times out of 10, we are not checking for certain celebrities unless they have some mess going on in their personal lives, specifically women. Not to mention, it feels like we're starting to flip the whole women are gold diggers narrative. Like, I've seen a very weird shift where people feel as though some of these guys are trying to trap the girls. I
don't know what narrative you talking about. I ain't seen that yet.
don't know. What do you think? I think the internet is being a bit hard on Sky, and even Halle saying they should choose better partners.
I haven't seen the Sky one. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't seen that one. I ain't know she had. I ain't seen none of that. You know. Did I see she had a kid? Was it? I didn't. I don't keep up. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But the Halle one though, when they talking like, they just. I ain't gonna lie. They just stirring shit up, bro. Cause I don't know what they mean that she should have chose. Like, what did they? I don't know, bro. You know. And I ain't. You know. I think that's just what they like to promote shit. Like, that's why I say once you have a relationship and you post each other and all that shit, bro. Like, once you go public like that, bro, this shit is, it's a game, bro. Nobody gon' talk about if they posted their son spelling his name. That shit not gonna go viral. How it's gonna go viral that she went in, she was tweeting at him and shit like that or whatever. That shit ain't gonna go viral. They gonna keep on. They rather talk about how he ain't good enough for her versus versus both of them posted their son spelling his name for the first time. They gonna want to, you know, they just choose, bro. They just want to talk about something negative all the time. That's what the internet for. If you see something positive, how many comments gonna be there? If you see something negative, how many comments gonna be there? That's just how it go. You got to get with her to get gone. Get off. That's why you see a lot of people, they getting off social media. They just going a different route because they know what this shit do. They know what it's for. So, it's what it is, bro.
Sometimes we expect these celebrities to be out here in these perfect relationships. Listen, they ratchet and they make mistakes and decisions the best way they can.
And their mistakes are highlighted, unfortunately. Our mistakes aren't. There's a lot of people who make the same terrible, probably not the most intelligent decisions as them, maybe even worse, but their mistakes aren't highlighted. Theirs are. And that's just how it go. It's unfortunate, man. But anyways, if y'all like this video, y'all know what to do. Rest in peace to Kari, ex my grandma, both our grandmas, and I'm gone.